Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. Tonight we're doing a ghost story. It's my garage. Yeah. Tonight we're doing a ghost story. And this one's called The Gazebo. Yeah. And this is here's what happened. I went to visit a buddy, and I can't say where because I don't think that court order's lifted yet from that city. I can't really talk about that city, but this place, you drive up this hill. It's kind of in town, but there's a little foresty area that's kind of hid away. And what you do is you go up this hill by this shopping center, and then you go around the corner, and it drops down. And then at the bottom of that hill, there's a long road with woods on both sides. And pretty soon, off to your right is a little house with a white fence all the way around it, and the side yard too. Fence went all the way around the side yard. And in that side yard, there's a damn gazebo. You know what that is, gazebo. And so my buddy was telling me, but I went up there and hang out with some friends that I knew from, my time in the Outer Banks. Met some friends, and we went over to that town that I can't talk about. And then, so I was staying there for a few days, just hanging out with all them guys. And then my buddy was like, hey, well, you want to go by the gazebo? And he told me a story about it. And we drove by there, and I swear there's... Ooh, I'll tell you what I saw after I tell you a story about how it got started. So, here's what happened. There's this guy in this town that I'm talking about that I can't talk about. And he's like, this was like in the late 60s, mid to late 60s. And he thought he's cool, he thought he's the top dog in town, boy. He's and he was mean and kind of tough. He was tough. He could fight, so a lot of guys just left him alone. He'd be all being an ass to everybody, but everybody left him alone. But he was a good looking guy too, because all the women was like, ooh, like that. And and he knew how to talk. He could sweet talk, boy. He knew how to do that. But then he met this real shy, little cute, real pretty the girl from another town over. And she's from a real good family and everything, and they had a good name, and his family pushed him to marry her, and neither one of them was each other's types at all. Like, that's what they said. But anyhow, he was a womanizer the whole time. Every time he had a girlfriend, he's always cheating on them. Always, he's doing that. And that didn't stop when he got married, even though that girl is a pretty girl. She's real nice, friendly to everybody, helpful as the day is long. That's what I heard. So anyhow, they got married and they moved into that house where that gazebo is. Yeah, I'm maneuvering. Damn, I got a lot of crap I gotta walk around. Anyway, get back to the scary mood. Ooh, edit that out. Forget you saw it. 1, 2, 3. So then, she kept finding out about him cheating, and because there's some women that was mad at him because all that. So every time he's cheating, they'd let her know. They'd call and tell him, hey, you don't know me, but your husband's been cheating with Betty Holmes, like that. And I don't know if there's a Betty Holmes, and if you're a Betty Holmes watching this, I apologize for using your name, but I can't use real ones. Anyhow, so that's then, and every time she catch him, he'd sweet talk, I'm sorry, baby, I'll never do it again. She'd be like, and she's caught because she didn't want to put a divorce on her permanent record. And so he was like, I'll never do it again. And then so after a little bit, she wanted to go home because she lived from another county, like I told you, other town over in the other county. And so she wanted to go home to see her parents, and she was going to be gone, come home Sunday night. But she started Saturday, she started not feeling good. Her parents took her down to the bus station. She called a bus ride home to the next county. But she got there late, and she called a cab to a place. And when she walks up, she see like candlelight flickering in the bedroom window. And she went up and she looked, and the window was open a little bit because it's a nice evening. And she looked in, and there her husband was in her own dang bed with the town whore. The biggest whore in town is what I meant. And she let something snap. She just clicked. And she went in the house, and she got one. She grabbed up his. You can't say what it really is, but no matter what you call it, people gonna know what you're talking about. She grabbed a boom boom stick. Everybody knows what that is. Why can't you know what that is? Why can't you just say the damn real? Okay, whatever. So she grabbed that. She went in there and bust that door open and let them both have it with that boom boom stick. So she croaked them, yeah, and then she snapped, she click, and she's gone. And she here's what story says. Story says she put on her old wedding dress, took a length of rope, and went out to the gazebo. Like that. Can't say it, but that's what happened. So now they say on moonlit nights, you drive by there and you slow down, you look, and if the moon's shining just right, you can see that wedding dress in that gazebo hanging there, blowing in the wind. Like that. But anyhow, what happened, my buddy told me that story on the way over there, and then we drove by, and I swear I seen that blowing in the wind. And then I was like, that looked like a sheep. And we drove by and we went on, we come back by, and when we come back by, it was still there, but you see, it's so weird looking. But anyhow, I ain't saying that's real, because I ain't convinced. Like I said, I'm one of them guys, I got to know. It could be, I don't know. And it might not be. Just like, I don't know. Until you had put something in my hand, concrete, and says, yes, there is ghosts, or here, proof they ain't, then I won't be surprised either way. And I'll be like, okay, that's what I figured. Or, that surprised me. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I ain't there yet. Anyhow, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's so... Have you heard about that? You know where I'm talking about. Don't put in the... Well, it might not be okay. It'd be okay if you put it in the comments, because that ain't me saying it. I just got to watch what's in them court orders. They ain't playing. A lot of them. So anyway, what do you think about that? You ever been down there? If you heard about it, you know where it is. You've been by there. What do you think? I think that's probably just a damn sheet some kids hung up there the time I saw it. I ain't talking about nobody else because I ain't been there and I don't know. But in my instance, I bet some kids hung a sheet in there and that's what I saw. Okay, song I want you to go here, 1976, a fella named Al Stewart. And the song is called The Year of the Cat. Yeah, go listen to that. I always thought that was kind of spooky, that song. I don't know why. When I was a kid, though, because that come out, what was that, 1976? Yeah, I was like 13. It was a little creepy to me. I don't know why. Anyhow, I'm gonna comment if you want to. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.